Hello, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters. Today, we shall talk about your rights, civil rights, and know your rights, especially when being stopped by a law enforcement officer, police officer. Well, first of all, if you know you haven't committed any crime, you have a right to ask the officer, am I being detained, or why are you stopping me? And if you know for a fact you haven't done anything wrong or illegal, you have a right to not give up your identification unless he says he is being detained. And of course, we hope you have all this recording on your devices going. Yes, people of color have to do this now in these days. And like I said before in my last video, even sometime, as we saw in the Minnesota case, Castillo case on Facebook Live, that still didn't help. The officer still walked free. So, knowing your rights is very, very vital and important. As if you know for sure you haven't done anything illegal or wrong. If that officer chooses to escalate the situation, then let him. If he continues to ask you questions without merit or without warrant or without an attorney present in your favor, once again, you have a right to decline any more questioning. Now, the situation escalates and he refusing to let you leave, then once again, you have a right to leave if he hasn't presented you with any warrant to stop or warranted search and seizure and so forth. Speaking of search and seizure, you have a right to decline his search and seizure. That's whether you think you are have anything illegal or legal. You have a right to decline that search and seizure without warrant. Okay. And if he has a warrant, then of course you must comply. Then later on, to find out if that warrant is valid. I've had invalid warrants presented to me, of course not on a traffic stop, but at a residence. So, I'm only going to take up 5 minutes of your time here today. Thanks for tuning in. And remember to know your rights. One other thing about a traffic stop. All officers are not out to get you. However, there's an epidemic that a lot are, especially people of color. Profiling, racial profiling. DWB, driving while black. It's real. You can be killed at a traffic stop. So first line of defense, recording devices. Smartphone, cell phone. You can even buy your own camera, mobile phone. If you don't know what that is, you can look it up. It's on our Google websites. You can mount them inside your vehicle on your mirror and record outside and inside. Physical, verbal, audio, and visual. Once again, I have nothing against law enforcement police officers. However, we have some very, very serious issues in this country when it comes to police brutality, unlawful traffic stops, and racial profiling. We got to take a stand and not forget that Martin Luther King did fight for those civil rights. So, in order to keep fighting, we must stand up for them and let them live on. Peace and love. God bless.